video might be hard to understand, but see all these shoes? It's a little overwhelming. See all these clothes in the boxes? It's a little overwhelming. I think the thing that I really want to share about this video, the message, is to not overwhelm yourself. Whether you're in college, whether you're in school of some sort, or you're just trying to make it out in life. Trying to define success. As a matter of fact, in this first 30 seconds of this video, I want you to... Man, I got an itchy nose. I want you to define success for me. Pause this video, take a couple of seconds, and just define success for me. I mean, it could be anything. I think a lot of people nowadays on social media define success by having a lot of money, being rich, famous, having all this good stuff. And trust me, most of that stuff is not even real. Most of that stuff is either daddy's money or they won the lottery of some sort. You have to understand that although manifestation is something, it's very real, you have to put yourself in the idealism of that you were the 99% of people. But what becomes the 1% of the people that makes that manifestation become true? Is it personality? Is it character? Is it your struggle that has taught you a lesson? I mean, again, as someone who's in their mid-20s, early 20s, our success is determined by social media, and you can't tell me otherwise. You see all these you see all these people that have these nice things, and it's just like you consistently hustle, you consistently work 2 jobs. You're going to school, you may be going to school to get a better job. Excuse me, it's just hard to explain all this stuff, that's why, I don't know. Anyways, you may be struggling. Understand you're not alone. But understand that when you define your own success, when you thoroughly have thought about what success means to you, I think, 1, it'll help out your mental health, and 2, it'll help out the whole thing of being overwhelmed. I think you should definitely, if you're in your 20s, mid-20s, or even late 20s, and you're just trying to figure out success, what's going to make me successful, find something that makes you happy, you have the interest in. Whether it makes you money or not is a different story, okay? Just find something that makes you happy and build on it. When you're overwhelmed, you tend to not look at life the same anymore, which I've dealt with so many times. There's this thing called burnout, which you guys can research what burnout is. It's terrible. I had it for 8 months. I was so overwhelmed. I was like consistently making YouTube videos every day while going to school, while trying to figure out what success was to me and all this stuff. And I freaking lost my mind, like literally lost my mind. My mind took me in the darkest places and it sucked. I got myself out, thankfully. But that's why I'm making this channel, because I don't want you guys to be in that same position. Maybe you want to be an influencer. Whatever you freaking want to be, go for it. But don't overwhelm yourself in the fact of you're comparing yourself to other people. Again, social media is a big play in like what our generation just kind of defines success. So maybe you see somebody that's got all this money and all this fame and all this blah blah, and having it so easy because they dropped out of college. But 99% of it ain't real. It really is not. Okay, I'm learning that, and I'm still learning that. Just don't overwhelm yourself. Live a little. Enjoy life. Enjoy the road, because it's not easy. I know you may not like work, but if you think about it, would you rather go back to high school and earn nothing and be there for 40 hours a week? Or would you rather, and matter of fact, you do homework too, so on top of that, you're doing extra stuff after school. Or would you rather be working, earning an income, and being like, wow, I can pay for this, I can pay for that? Work may suck. You might deal with a bunch of people, but at least it's not just for free, right? There's this, I'll say this real quick. There's this thing called positive and negative reinforcement in psychology. To get a glimpse of positive reinforcement, it's basically like you're getting an incentive. So like you're doing something and you're getting incentive. So whether that be from hustling or something, basically saying like, I did this or I bought that and it did something really good. And you're like, oh, I like that. Perfect. Find that interest. If it, like negative reinforcement, taking that negative thing out of your life. So unfortunately, I know that a lot of you may not be able to make ends meet, and that's why you're working 2 jobs and stuff. But maybe you should take out the substances. If you do substances, take out, try and smile. Just, it'll make things better. It's like, the best way I can explain negative reinforcement is just taking something that's not really fun in your life and removing it. Obviously, school's not terribly fun, but it's something that you just got to do sometimes. So I don't know, if I can leave you with the message, is just to not overwhelm yourself, enjoy life, to find success in your own terms, and go from there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button.